I'm gonna start over. Disappear and forget everything. Even my name. Hi, Lily. It's me. Look, I know you don't care, so I'll make it quick. Some things come up. It's about Jack. Yes, I'm going to go back home. So, this is it. Why am I calling you? The worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm not glad that I met you, and I do regret everything. I hope you feel the same. I remember when we were 9, Jack and I ran away from home. We went as far as 10 miles. We found this abandoned building and made it our new home. But we ran out of food, got hungry, and just came back home. Our parents didn't even know that we ran away, and we had dinner like nothing happened. I sometimes can't tell if that memory was even real. Why were we even running away? Jack always talked about going to this place. He called it Jugum. Never knew what that meant, but he seemed happy to run away, so I just followed him. It's funny because Jugum doesn't exist. It's just a made-up word. Jack's been missing for 2 years now. Sunday, July 4th. He was in his room, and then he was gone. Like how an elephant would vanish from its cage. Just did. But tonight, some things come up. Got his message. He's back. Only for tonight. It's only been 2 years. I don't know how much has changed. But the more I remember, the closer to Jack. I can fix it all tonight.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Onde está o seu carinho? Onde está você?
Jack talked a lot, and because he talked so much, he had a lot of friends, or people he wouldn't stop talking to. I could never really tell. I remember meeting these friends once. I also thought they talked too much. It's funny because Jack didn't talk at all that day. That's how I knew he really didn't like them either. We later ditched those people. But he never really talked to me that much now that I think about it. And most things we did together, we did in silence. And I'd like to think that when Jack didn't talk, he was being himself. I guess that's why we were friends. There's no cheesecake. This place is useless if there's no cheesecake. Everyone's useless. I don't mind being alone. I know what I want. I want a cheesecake. Jack really was the only friend I had. Something's odd about this place. Like a bad dream. I don't want to understand it. I don't remember it being like this. I thought he might be here. It's those hot summer nights. It'll get hotter next summer. And the summer after that. This is the coldest it'll ever be. When he disappeared, it felt like a part of me had also vanished. It feels like your real life is happening somewhere else, and you know things are better over there. It's very odd how important things are once they become memories. I can't even remember what's important, what these numbers are. All I have are memories. I have no present or future. I hope that'll change tonight. I sometimes have this dream that I'm in a house. To my right, I see Jack. He's walking into a room. I follow him. He's no longer there. To my left, I see Lily. She says she has to go. I have a feeling that I'll never see her again. But I'm not sad. I just have to search for them. And in front of me, there's a mirror. There's someone behind me. Someone who looks like me. And the dream ends. All I do is dream. I hope after tonight, I never wake up again. Lily was the new girl. She walked with both her arms forward and wore the same shirt every day. We talked once. She said she was born on a beach. I told her she was weird. A few years later, I finally got a job and we met again. She'd been there for a while, so I did whatever she told me to do. I tried not to talk at all. I had a feeling she remembered voices. Like I said, she was weird. But after we closed, she gave me free beer. We weren't really allowed to, but she said it was her last day, so it didn't matter. She seemed happy to quit. And then she said I looked weird and talked weird. I don't know exactly why, but I quit soon after. I still have time tonight. I should visit Mom and Dad. They remember everything. But I shouldn't make plans. People make plans so they can fail. I mean, people can't change. No matter how many times I've tried, I keep forgetting to change. Endless cycle of planning to be a better person. It's useless.
Are you alone?
Who is this?
Are you alone?
Who is this?
I want to understand you.
You're not her. She said be there at 8:15, so I got there at 8:05. After an hour, I thought she'd never show up. I walked outside and bumped into someone. It was Lily. She thought we were going to meet outside. I couldn't believe she waited all that time. Lily really was weird. I shouldn't waste time. I don't know why I'm thinking of her so much. I told her that once. Then she disappeared for a week. Tried really hard not to feel sad after that. I don't know if it worked. Maybe it's better I don't feel anything at all. Maybe that's how she felt. She moved a lot, lived in so many places, met so many people, made new friends every year. I wonder if she lived those years always keeping a safe distance, never really caring. I wonder if she did that to me as well. What do I know? I'm not her. Oh shit, I should return her keys. She's not home. I'm also hungry. After all this is done, I know she'll forget everything, like it never happened. I still remember her birthday, and I know she never remembered mine. I've wasted too much time. She's gone further than I've thought. Nothing about this place makes sense. It doesn't even exist. But there's still time. Jack, don't worry. I won't give up. Who is this?
We need to understand each other.
Why do we need to understand each other?
Don't you want to find him?
Guess it was always there. It's not that bad. He keeps telling me I'm close to finding him. But I don't feel it anymore. I have the key. It's just the lock that's missing. Can't remember when I started hearing voices. I guess it was always there. I understand now. All because of that black spot in my brain.
And he looked inside. Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do not blue rock on that blue bus. Do not. Come on, yeah. It's easy to deceive. It's easy to tease. But hard to get released. Eyes without a face. Eyes without a face.
I have time for one more thing. I just need to remember a little more. Mom and Dad should know. It's been too long since I've seen them. You never looked at me that day. Just kept staring out into the sea. You had straightened your hair and dyed it black. Felt like I was with someone else. You gave me your only keys and said we'd meet on the 4th to watch the fireworks. And I left. never looked at me that day. That's the last time I saw you. Last time anybody saw you. You disappeared that day. You've been missing for a year. Where are you, Lily? I don't get it. Thought we had enough time to figure it out. Did you ever want to?
Have you figured it out?
I figured it out. I'm tired of driving. Of course I remember everything. I don't want to ever meet you again. I'm sorry for lying. Who are you? Jack? Lily? What is this? Where am I? Who are you? It's me. How am I talking to you? You've been talking to me this whole time. We're two of a kind. Two? Yeah, two. But what is this? The ends. Oh, no, stop. What? Stop all this. Why? I said stop. What do you think about the past? I don't think about anything anymore. Why did you run away? Wake up. I know it was you. What is your name? How do you feel about it?
Stop talking!
Okay. Let's start over. So is this what you wanted? What do you mean? This, right here. It's quiet. You can watch the real world pass by. What do you mean, the real world? After I left home, I forgot what was real. I'd sometimes sleep and wake up days later. Time just didn't make sense anymore. I'd forget entire months. Every day that I was awake, I had no idea what to do. I couldn't think about anything good. I felt so much hatred for everyone, so I found ways to not think about anything. And soon I became someone else. It felt weird at first. Then I got used to it. Felt like I was watching someone else live my life. All I had to do was wait for it to get better, and then I would come back. Waiting doesn't help. Yeah, but if I waited, then I could hope for something better. But nothing changed. No. And then that hatred came back. So that's why you did all those things? Yeah. Before you got on the train, what were you doing? I was trying to start over. Didn't I tell you already? What happens when this stops? When it ends, it ends. This is where my life was headed. Does it surprise you? Not really. So you're okay with this? I don't think it matters anymore. I'm already on this train. Are you okay with this? Yeah, sure, I had my good moments. Is it always her? Why'd she disappear? Because she wanted to. And what did you want? For us to work things out. But she left. Yeah, I know that. Why aren't you talking to each other? She hated small talk. So you're waiting for her to be nice again? This was a good moment? I thought it was. And what did she think? Why'd you lie? I didn't like my story. So throwing away those numbers was your way of changing things? That sounds like a plan. I thought you hated plans. I never said that. Yes, you did. You hate plans because then you'd have to change. But you wanted to keep dreaming. I get it. There's nothing out there for you. Not anymore. Everything keeps changing. But we're not meant to understand everything. Lily, Jack, we're not mysteries to solve. Was Jack always meant to die like that? I don't know, I hope not. Well, it doesn't matter what you hope for. I'm already on this train. It's done. There you go again. What did I do now? Acting like you don't care. You care so much. Isn't that why we're on this train? I've seen your fantasy. I've lived it. Everything ended up the same. What did he say in that letter? I can't remember. You can't remember how this all started. This is 2 years ago. The day he died. The day I left home. Of course I remember. The truth is, Jack ran away because he hated his home. He hated everything. And that feeling never went away. What if we had never come back home? When we were 9? Would that other life be any better than this? Why do you resent your childhood? Growing up, I was always scared of the future. Whenever I thought about it, I saw nothing. So I spent my whole childhood pretending I was somewhere else. But that nothing is finally here, and I have nowhere to return. My parents are dead. I can't even remember their faces. They told me I can never lose them, but I'm the one who disappeared on them. I don't want to move on with the rest of the world, but it's already left me far behind. I know that's true. I want to go home.
Show my love for you. Can I show my love for you? Can I show my love for you?
Who is that? She's been calling for a while now. So is Jack. Lily? Hey, yeah, it's me. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I should have called sooner. Weird things have been happening lately, but I get it now. You gave me those numbers because you're going to disappear. But when you didn't show up, I threw it away. I was so mad that you left so easily. I guess it hurt to admit that you changed me. That I didn't understand myself without you. And I'm not innocent, Lily. We had maybe one good month. I tried so hard to get back to that time because I knew you wanted to get rid of me. Why did we even meet, Lily? Was I the beginning or the end in this chapter of your life? Honestly, who cares? You really are the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm not glad that I met you, and I do regret everything. You've disappeared from my life. And that's cool. Not everything was as complicated as I thought it was. I'm sorry for being so dramatic all the time. Take care of yourself. Bye, Lily. Jack? Jack, are you there? How have you been? You know, I thought I'd have some deep, meaningful shit to say, but I don't know. I mean, I've been so angry at you, and I didn't know if it was right to feel that way. You took away a part of my life as well. You were not a happy person for most of your life. I couldn't have changed that. I shouldn't have run away with you. I don't think running away did us any good. But you know what's funny? They still don't know that there's more than one Jack. It's just a name. Look, I don't know how these things work, but I'm sure we'll find each other in the next life. Not everything has to change, brother. I'll see you again. This is my stop. What are you talking about? Wait, where are you going? When someone gets on a train, they usually get off. I don't understand it. I thought it was over. For me, it is. Look, don't worry about me, man. I'll be okay. Or where are you going? I don't know. I spent the last 2 years waiting for a chance to talk to you, to get you to come back, but I realized that you can't fix everything. So here are your choices. If you want to end things forever, then stay on this train. But if you want to give it another shot and come back, then get off at the next stop. So this is what the real world feels like. It's been so long. I was lost too, you know, wandering that wasteland searching for you. This is my stop. And you're on your own now. Just remember, I will always love you, and I know what that means now. End of line, old friend.
sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. Oh, California dreaming on such a winter's day. I went into a church. I stopped along the way.